Good morning. Welcome to Studio 365. This is episode 119. Today is Friday. My name is Joshua, and I'm here in the studio with Pastor Kerrie Palmer, and we've been having a good day.
We have, and it's Friday.
That's right. And Fridays are always a fun day in my week.
Yeah.
And should be for everyone else, as
really,
far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, it's just that, okay, here we are, weekend.
Right.
Here we come.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. And so how are you?
I'm doing good. I'm here with my water again and just, trying to be good, I guess.
Yeah, well, I still
you?
can't imagine a day without coffee, but
Yes.
just go ahead and do that.
Yep, true. You love that.
I do. No, I'm good. It is fun to have, a good week behind us.
Right.
And not that the week has been perfect by any means.
True.
But it has been a gift from God.
Yeah.
I just always look at every day as a gift, and that's why we're here and just really promoting positivity and inspiration, and really close to finishing this series.
Yes, yeah, we are at the end of it, really. We got, one more after this?
Yeah, so we better make it good.
That's right. Let's do it.
So really what this is about understanding the different processes that we go through in our life, and whether it's about a circumstance or a season or whatever, there's always a process that we have to get through. And so often, at least most of us are many times geared to getting to the goal, but the outcome of the process, sometimes that's what we look at as the outcome, and not realizing that the process is as important as the outcome. And I think it's something that we need to teach also, not just something that we need to learn and really live by, but also to help our kids realize that when they're doing homework, the outcome is that they're going to have this knowledge at the end of their schooling.
Right.
But the process of that is so important. Enjoying it.
Yeah.
I don't know too many kids that like homework.
Yeah, I definitely did not.
You did not?
No,
okay.
I did not.
I don't want to scare you, but I always brought home extra homework.
Oh, that was not my philosophy at all.
I know, when Greg and I were dating, and he would come with no books. Like he would just go home.
Yeah.
Or go to work or do something, but he never had homework. And we could not ever figure that out until years later we realized that I was, I was always looking for the A. And all of that.
Yeah, my goal was always, I hated having to bring anything home. So I would I would work during the day, but I did not want anything extra. Yeah. I just wanted to be done.
Yeah.
So,
yeah,
wow.
Two different people.
There's got to be people like you out there, though.
There is a lot of us.
Yeah.
I think we need both
That's
sides.
right.
I think we need to chill, and we need to have that balance all of that. Well, we have a scripture today. It's from Proverbs 3. You want to give that a read?
Yeah,
okay.
It says this. It says, "Stay focused. Do not lose sight of mercy and truth. Meditate on them so they are written upon your heart. In this way, you will win the favor of God and others, and they will think well of you."
This is kind of a big deal, because in the process that we really need to understand that mercy and truth are so important. And I know in studio today, we've already been in conversation pre-recording about the difference between mercy and grace.
Right. Yeah. It's kind of interesting. I guess I've always just kind of pretty much clumped them together, I guess.
I know. And so I don't think we're going to really help people a whole lot, but maybe we could help them just a little bit. And kind of understanding grace is undeserved favor. That God gives us this undeserved favor. It's really a power, if you will, of walking with God. Do you have something to add to that?
Well, so grace is, I guess maybe give me another way of explaining, because I can get grace from God, but I can also give grace, right?
Yes, you can. Yeah.
So it's
I mean, once we have grace, our great pleasure, but also it's hard, to release that grace to someone that does not deserve it.
Right. As we run into, could be frequently for some of us.
That's right.
Okay, so that's grace, and then mercy
is a lot more. Okay. I've always looked at it that way. I think when you really put the definitions together, you're like, what's the difference? But mercy comes along with, I think, compassion and comfort of God, of just this love. And it's when you see someone that really deserves punishment. And I mean, there's no doubt about it. You and I, even though we have a lot of differences, would say, punish him.
Yeah.
We're like, get him.
Right.
And God says, no, I'm not going to punish you. And it's just this, what?
Yeah.
Because grace always, many times comes, we still have consequences, right?
Right.
We're given that grace. We're freed of the guilt. We're allowed to go forward. But mercy even has a lot more. And they're so side by side. They are companions. They walk together. But there is something that has to happen when mercy comes along, is that, okay, there's just nothing. It's like a kid that you're going to be punished.
Yeah.
You have no doubt. You've been worrying about it, sweating bullets. I'm sure you were probably one of those kids that knew.
Many times.
I'm not surprised about that. Well, in the process of life, we come to those decisions where there's someone in our midst that you have to decide, okay, I'm going to give them grace.
Right.
Am I going to give them mercy? Am I going to just let them off the hook, or they're going to have some consequences?
Yeah.
And, I'm sure if anyone's listening to us that has a better theology, hopefully we'll hear from them. And I think we've made it fairly simple.
Yeah.
But I think it's something that we want to think about today. Are we willing to go to that step of giving mercy?
Right.
And so, Joshua and friends, I will talk to you tomorrow in Studio 365.
Well, thank you for listening to this episode of Studio 365. We want to remind you that on our website at studio365daily.com, you can find where we have all of the previous podcasts and recordings and kind of a little summary of each one there. So if there's something that you're interested in or wanted to listen to more of, make sure to go to that website and find it and listen. And we will see you right back here tomorrow for another episode of Studio 365.